Hey, what's up, people? It's your boy Jack Nichols, aka Mr. Incredible, Dan Warren from Cosplay Cadet University, GuysNation.com, and of course, the Comics Lover Facebook group, the Love Your Cosplay Body group. Sunday, nice and sunny. You see the shirt, so you know what I went to go see. Thank you, Mom, for giving me the nice little Groupon ticket to get me a free movie ticket and free popcorn. That was dope. Over at Spotlight Theater. If you're in Connecticut, you're in Hartford, you haven't had a chance to go see Spotlight Theater, you need to go see it. I went to go see Avengers, Age of Ultron, right? I'm a big comic book fan, and you know, I'm very particular about my movies. You know, it needs to be, I need to see certain things. I need to see great script writing. I need some great lines. I need great action scenes. So I went in to Age of Ultron hyped up because what I saw from the trailer told me that this has everything I need out of my movies. And let me just say, I was thoroughly impressed by the work of the movie. A lot of people didn't like the movie, but you know, people are going to nitpick, and you know, they're going to like things, they're not going to like things. I personally like the movie. I think it did a great job of fleshing out characters who weren't really main priority characters, like Black Widow and Hawkeye. Those are not really your main priority characters. Yes, Black Widow has got some roles in the Captain America movies. You've seen her in some of the Iron Man movies, but she never really gets a fleshed out role outside of being a kick-ass female. But you see her getting fleshed out, and it also fleshes out this little relationship you see between her and Bruce Banner, which they teased in the trailers, but you can never understand why. But once they flesh her out, you understand why those two connect to each other. You know, it's that whole I'm a monster, you're a monster thing. And then when they both revealed these two big secrets, especially Natasha, you go, wow, okay, all right, this is more than what I thought. Also like how they fleshed out the Hawkeye character. I think what they did was, instead of going with current continuing Hawkeye and Earth 616, they went with the Ultimate Avengers version of Hawkeye from the Ultimate Universe, who has attachments, which they show in the movie, and it kind of gives Hawkeye that everyman feel. You know, it made him, I want to say it made him the Spider-Man of the group. I know. How does it make him the Spider-Man of the group? Well, he's one of the only ones who doesn't have like these insane powers or anything. He's not like the super secret agent. He's a soldier. He's a guy who does a job, and he's on a team with some of the best heroes on the planet. And you actually see the motivation for him to do what he does, which kind of makes him appeal to like the everyman, because he's like that guy who, you know, you may be surrounded by great people and you're just doing your job, but you doing your job allows those people to be great. So that was lovely. I like how they fleshed out Bruce Banner. You can see where he wants to be happy, but he can't be happy because he's always worried. And you know, combining that with what happened with Scarlet Witch, you know, messing up his mind and him kind of seeing all his fears come out. That was pretty intense, which spawned like one of the best fight scenes I've seen, which is Hulk versus the Iron Man in the Hulkbuster armor, which is not called the Hulkbuster armor in the movie. It's called Veronica, which was pretty dope. Great fight scene. A lot of good battles, a lot of good conversation between the Avengers. I like the fact that they've taken casts from each of the different movies and put them in the main movie. So you saw Anthony Mackie as Falcon. You saw the Doctor from Thor. Rhodes was in there from Iron Man. Of course, you had, you know, Hill in there from S.H.I.E.L.D. The Vision's character was great, and he wasn't just thrown in there to be thrown in there because it was like an ooh-ah factor, but they actually had a storyline of why he was there and what was the purpose of him being in the movie and how he moved the plot line on. And they didn't give you too much. They gave you just enough you go, wow, that's dope. I can't wait to see what they do next. I'm not going to tell you too much what happened in the movie because I really don't want to do spoilers, because I want you to see it. I say out of a 10, I give it a 9. I give it a 9 because there's certain actions in the movies that I just wish they didn't do, and that's just my selfish opinion of it. But, you know, Avengers, Age of Ultron, dope movie. I give it a 9 out of 10. And I tell you, stay at least halfway through the credits, because you know that bonus scene that usually kind of keys into everything. If I have any gripe with Age of Ultron, there's not really a gripe with the movie itself. It's in the order in which they're doing these storylines. The Age of Ultron is probably one of the more recent Avengers storylines. The Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity Gem saga, which is the next set of Avengers movies, actually happened way before the Age of Ultron. And to be honest, it wasn't even an Avengers storyline. It was an Adam Warlock storyline that Avengers just got thrown into. But other than that, character choices were great. I love the Quicksilver for this movie. I love the Scarlet Witch that they had, which is awesome. They got my boy to play Vision, and I've seen him in like a bunch of movies. One of the most recent movies I've seen him in was Transcendence with Johnny Depp. And I didn't even realize that he played in another movie with Johnny Depp where Johnny Depp was supposed to be like this thief, which was pretty good. He did a good job. I like that Nick Fury was in the movie, but they didn't overdo Nick Fury. He came in at certain scenes, and he didn't overdo himself. Just like they did with Anthony Mackie and they did with Don Cheadle. They didn't really, the guys that they pulled from other movies, they didn't really have them do too big of a role. They had them come in just enough to add a little bit of spice and difference to the storylines, and then they let pretty much the movie carry itself. You could watch this movie, not be a comic book fan, but just be an action movie fan and love it. I love the fact that they mentioned Wakanda in it. I love the fact that they had pre-Claw transformation in it. I love the fact that they had Baron Stroker in it. You know, there was a lot of things that they did that to me was smart, because now it leaves them open to do a lot of different storylines and kind of opens up for the rest of the phase movies that they have coming out. So, you know, I give it a 9 out of 10. It's a good movie. I tell you, watch it on the big screen. I know a lot of you bootleg, okay? You know, I'm not gonna judge you for that, really. But if you get a chance to go see the movies, go see the movies. If you get to see it IMAX, see it IMAX. If you get to see it 3D, I'm telling you, it's awesome. Long live Jarvis. See you guys next time.